Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the demo version of a game called Die for the Lich. This is a fantastic, dark, and atmospheric dice deck builder where you'll pair dice with magical trinkets to battle legendary monsters. Now every roll counts in this title of ultimate chance, and your ultimate goal is to complete the map and pray you built a deck that's strong enough to take on the Lich himself. Now, as we go about our business here, if you like what you're seeing and you want to check out the game for yourself, you can certainly do so. There is a free demo available right now on Steam, link in the video description below. Otherwise, the release date is simply slated as coming soon. So we're going to hop right on in, smash the like button if you're enjoying the content on the channel. If you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. You can also become a member if you like as well. Thank you so much. Now, let's rock and roll. All right, so let's do a campaign. And we have our character selection. So the only available character is the Undertaker, who has 30 health, starts with a shovel and a coffin shield as his armaments. We have a 5 times dice d4, 3 times dice d6, 1 times dice d8, and then 1 clover, which is a trinket. We'll get more into those once we get on into the run. Looks like there's another character locked up here. Not sure how to unlock them. Kill Inku. Okay, so that might be the Lich. But let's go. Alright, so this is our little map here, and you can scroll it using your mouse wheel. So you can see that it's vast with a boss fight at the end. All kinds of interesting little events here. So die for health. We've got dice fusion, so it does look like you can fuse dice together, which is pretty cool. We have elite battles. We have treasures where you can get more dice and trinkets as well. You can also get gear. And we're going to start things off with a starter chest. Sounds good to me. So let's see what we get. Let's unearth the chest. And what do we have? So we have a selection of one of the two. So first and foremost, we have a spike die. Take 1 damage on reroll, but you can always reroll, which is interesting, right? Because essentially what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have the right dice values to get the most use out of your equipment. And we'll get into that once we get into a battle. Otherwise, we do have a silver star. Draw 3 objects from your bag. It's a trinket. I think it's probably a little more useful. Let's take it. And of course, we are building a deck here, right? So this is our deck of dice, if you will. We have 2 trinkets. The clover is going to add 3 to the counter. And then, of course, the new silver star that we did just add. And then the dice that we were listed to start with. Let's get on into a fight. And let's see here. So, we could go with a basic fight. Another chest. And then I do like the idea of taking out these elite battles as well. Usually don't shy away from the elite battles because the rewards are pretty good in games like this. So let's go ahead and let's just keep it nice and centered. Let's go. Alright, so our opponent here today is the Black Shuck. Looks like some terrifying beast of the graveyard. He's going to attack me for 2. He's got 13 HP. We, of course, have 30 as well. And essentially what we're trying to do here is, depending on which armament we want to use, either the shovel, or we also have the coffin shield, which will give us block. What we're trying to do is we're trying to match the value in the top left corner, which is called the critical rate, okay? So for the shovel, for instance, let's go ahead and throw this on. We want to try to get a value of 6, because then it's going to give us the ability to roll a d4 from our tray as well. So additionally, which will help us do additional damage, okay? And essentially, you don't want to bust the critical value, so we can't go over 6. Otherwise, all of the dice that we rolled is going to be useless, okay? It's going to be forfeited, all right? Anything under 6, we could still use the shovel to do some damage, but ideally, you want to try to match the critical value. So, for this, let's go ahead and start rolling some dice. We, of course, have our little deck here. Let's try to get to 6. So, obviously, this is a regular D6. So, it's got anywhere from 1 through 6 on it. So, we'll see what we get. I think it's probably a decent one. Otherwise, we do have a D8, which we could bust. We could also probably have a greater chance of getting a larger number. Let's just keep it nice and basic. Let's roll these 4s. How about that? Okay, so that is a 3. Okay, so that is good. Let's roll another d4. And we got a 4. Okay, so we busted, right? So we went over. So now what we can actually do is we can equip our shield, which will clear the board. And then we can actually equip our shovel again and try again. Because ideally, I want to try to get a hit on him and then maybe shield up. I don't know. We'll certainly see. Let's go ahead and... I mean, we could stand a chance of rolling a straight up 6. How about that? We got it. Very, very nice. Now, we can also roll this D4 as well, given the critical bonus of the shovel. So let's go ahead and do that. And you can see now we have +3, right? So we're going to do more damage. So let's go ahead and attack this black shuck. Boom. That's right. The shovel took him out. Now he's down to 4, which is very, very good for us. Now let's go ahead and equip the shield, right? So we already used the shovel. Once you attack or act with an item, you can only do that once per turn, okay? So now let's throw on the shield. Let's roll this. Hopefully we don't go over 4, so we can at least get some block. Certainly see. We get an 8, which is not good. So we're taking 2 damage this turn, regardless. Which hurts. But yeah, I really do like the art style of this game. I like the dark. It's just got like this dark kind of grim feeling to it. It's really well done. So let's throw on the shovel again. We want to get 4 hits on him. So if we can at least get 4 rolled here, we will be victorious. He's going to hit us for 4 next turn. So these trinkets are useful because you can use them. This silver star is going to add more objects. So let's just do it. Let's throw it in there. Boom. Now we get some more dice to work with. This clover is an automatic +3. So you always know what it's going to be. And it's a +3, okay? So that is pretty good. Let's see if maybe we can get a 3 or a combination to make 3, and then just throw the trinket in there and call it good. Let's see. Okay, so we get a 4, of course. Of course we get a 4. How about that? We got a 4 and a 2, you bet. And then the cool thing about trinkets is you can always throw them in even after you've reached your threshold, okay? So essentially, since we've reached our threshold, anything additional will do more damage for us. So we can roll another 4. So +3 damage, and then this will give us another 3, okay? Let's take him out. Boom. That's right. We'll see you later. All right, so good start here. We do gain some score. And we get to unearth another chest. So let's see what's in here. All right, so we get coins. Add 1 to the counter. So it's a trinket. Gives you +1, essentially. We also have an obsidian die. Every side of this die is 6, so it's always +6. I mean, that's interesting too. I think I kind of like it. Because eventually down the road, I do believe that we can get additional gear, right? So an empty weapon slot, maybe we can get another weapon to increase our damage output. Let's get another chest and maybe, hopefully, we get a weapon here. How about this? We do. A rusty dagger. So extra hit, but half the damage on crits. It's got a threshold of 4. Or we could take the black wall shield. So draw once from your bag on crits. And it's got a threshold of 8, so we can actually stack up a lot of defense. I mean, this is going to help us increase our damage output, so I think we take this. Otherwise, I could just swap out my shield, if I like. Or I actually don't even have to really swap it out. I think let's go defensive, because that shield is pretty good. And it's going to help us stay propped up. We already took a hit in the first fight, right? Next up, we have a black stag. This guy is going to rolling rage, so gain 1 attack power for every d4 roll from the tray. Okay, so we have 3 d4s. Gotta be careful for sure. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get the shovel. And let's just simply throw this, right? Well, let's go ahead and draw 3 objects from our bag first and foremost. Alright, nice. We actually might be able to take them out. So let's throw this down, right? Automatic 6. And then we can just keep throwing these. No, never mind. I can't keep throwing them. I can only throw 1 of them. Got it. Yeah, I can roll 1 d4 from the tray. Okay, I totally misread that. But let's throw the clover. And let's get a nice big hit on them. And then let's black wall up and see if we can get at least 2 points of defense. I mean, we should be able to with relative ease. Okay, so we got 4. He's going to hit for 4. I'm actually okay with this. And to use a defensive item, you simply just click on your character. And you see, boom, we get 4 block. So we're going to stave off the damage completely, which is what you want to see, right? So that's all blocked up. And now we roll again. So let's go ahead and put the shovel to good use. See if we can get a 6. Okay, so I got a 5. Ugh. I mean, we got a bunch of dice to play around with, so let's see. Okay, so that is a 3. Let's reset it. Let's roll the 8-sided die. Okay, that's a 2. Alright, we got a 3. Now I could hit him for 5 and then we could just defense up. Let's do that. Let's live to see another round, right? So that's a 3. He's going to hit for 2. Let's do it. And let's call it good. Alright, very nice. Alright, shovel. Perfect. So this obsidian die actually works really well with our weapon, the shovel. So let's go. Let's throw a trinket in there. Let's throw one of these in there. Let's add a little insult to injury. Why not? And let's hit him big. You bet. And down goes the black stag. Plus 12 experience in face. And we're looking good. So far, so good. Let's unearth another chest, and what do we get? So what is this? A crystal die. Predicts the roll of a random die inside your tray. I mean, that's pretty good. Otherwise, a coin as well. I mean, there are shops. We can buy additional items in shops, but I think the ability to predict is going to give us a lot more flexibility. So I do like that. I do want to... Okay, so there's a shop right there. There's another shop up here. Maybe we can compile some cash and get up to this shop. Because I would like to switch out our middle shield with another weapon. Alright, we got a blood moon and an elite fight. Let's see. So bones. Gain a bone in the tray on hurt. Trinket that subtracts 1 from the counter. Okay. Restore 3 health at the start of the turn. Hitting for 4 and hitting for 5. Yikes. Well, let's see if we can put the hurt on him. And we got the obsidian die with the shovel. It's a really good combination. It works really, really well. So let's throw this. So 7 and then a trinket. You bet. Big hit coming to the Vitala skeletons. I don't know, abdomen or head area, I suppose. Okay, so now we have this bone. Destroys after battle. Subtract 1 from the counter. We gotta get a lot of shield up, man. So let's throw this die. It's a 6. I mean, it's good. I could use it, and then we could take up this shield and see if maybe we can get another one. I mean, it's a 6, right? It's pretty good. If I roll this, we're likely gonna bust. So let's do it. Let's take up this shield, and let's throw this dice. And it's a 2. Okay, so... I mean, for the most part, managed to stave off most of the damage, but still, it's a pretty heavy hit. At 5 and 4, right? So 9 points of damage, and now they only get stronger at 6 and 5. Alright. Well, let's wield our shovel. It's going to help us predict the roll of a random die. Let's throw this first. Okay, so we got a bunch of D4s. Let's throw the crystal die. So it predicts that well, it doesn't predict. It tells me that this is going to be 4, so let's definitely throw it to get in the critical range. You bet. And let's throw this again. Boom. Okay, so 9. Let's hit him. Alright, nice big hit. Black wall, need ya. Let's roll an 8. We got a 2. Let's roll a 6. We got a 3. What are the chances we get a 4 with this? Not likely, but possible. 75% chance to be successful here. Let's do it. Come on. It's a 2. Alright. Come on, 4. It's just a 1. Well, not ideal. I'm going to be definitely taking some damage, but I feel like I'm playing it the best I can. Yeah, I mean, that was a heavy hit, man. Heavy, heavy hit. Alright, so we got our just super key obsidian die again, which is great. Let's throw one of these and let's take this guy out. Boom. Alright, so that greatly reduces the damage coming in per turn. Let's throw the 8-sided die. And we get a 2. Let's get a silver star out there. Let's see if we can get a 6. We get a 5, which is a 7. Absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and let's throw this, right? Let's use a couple of these. Let's throw this again. You actually could probably... No, never mind, because if you bust, then it immediately undoes itself. Well, let's clear the hand a little bit of these annoying bones. Alright, so this guy's attack is blocked, and your block does not carry over, just FYI. Alright, so let's do this. Crystal die. Let's see what we got. So this is going to be a 2. We got a 2. This is a 3. Automatic 3. Let's roll the D4. Alright, nice. We get it. Perfect. So let's roll the clover. A good trinket. And let's attack him. Boom. That's right. Take that, man. He's going to hit for 7. Let's see if we can get up to 8. 4. We're going to get to 6. I mean, we're taking damage, unfortunately. Not what you want to see, but nothing else that you can really do. Alright, so we took another hit. Things get reshuffled up, and we gotta get 14 points of damage on this guy. Got a 2. Can we get a 4? There's a 1. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these bones. Ah, that's not good. Roll 21s with a die. Unlocked one item. So there actually is there's a lot of stuff in the collections tab to unlock. And it'll be interesting to explore. We'll do it after the run. So I can get 2. Can damage them for 2, and then we're in for a world of hurt, taking 9 damage, which is absolutely massive. There's no way to really roll anything, so we're just gonna simply have to take the damage, man. And it's not ideal. Especially with this guy regenning HP and face, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was a huge hit. Just unacceptable hit to take. It's just not much I could have done there. Silver Star, yes. Let's get this. This is big. Let's roll this. Alright, so it's a hit for 8. Can make it a hit for 7. I'm okay with that. Let's hit him. Boom. Okay, good. Let's roll this. Okay, so it's a 4. This is going to be a 1. Let's see if maybe we can get... Okay, very, very nice. I mean, this is what you need. We need this shield to do good things for us. And it does right there. Plus 8 in the block category. Alright, so we get to... I'm not playing around. Let's get up to 9 defense. And let's call it good. Definitely a tough fight, man. These elite fights are definitely challenging. Let's go ahead and throw the 6-sided die. I mean, we're gonna have to do it. Because if I bust there, it's not gonna be good, right? Alright, so I can get 3 out of this. 4 and 8. Okay, it's 6. He's gonna hit me for a whopping 11. My goodness, man. But if I use 1 bone, we can use this. We can at least get to 8, I suppose. I mean, let's use it. Let's toss this, hope for a 4. No, we get a 5. Not good. Oh, wait, so you can use the bones to get into the critical. Okay, so I was thinking about that all wrong. So the bones actually aren't necessarily... They're not necessarily as much of a debuff as I thought they were. Let's throw this, and hopefully we can get 10 damage on him this turn. We'll certainly see. Crystal dice. Yes. Okay, this is going to be a 2, which is going to get us to 6. Very, very nice. Okay, this gets up to 9. Well, I mean, let's put it on him. See, if I had another weapon... we'd be much better off. Another just big hit coming my way, man. Ouch. Alright, well, we finally get the obsidian die. Man, that was absolutely brutal. Like, a really, really tough fight. It looks like we do level up, though. As we like to say on the channel, level up in face, but man, we just got shredded there. You can re-roll 1s on the board. Star buttons. Draw an extra object from your bag at the start of your turn. Okay, so we're drawing more. I think it'll help us cycle our deck faster. I like it. I don't necessarily dislike 1s. Sometimes it's good, right? Another silver star. Otherwise, we can get a broken crystal ball. Predict a random dice roll inside your tray. Yes. Alright, so we have the shop, but we don't have any cash. Okay, this guy will take our HP. Blood Blade. It's a legendary. Can roll any die but take 1 damage for each roll on critical. Mark of critical blood. Critical is your missing health. Okay, so... Man, like if I take this, we simply just die. It's a 0. Oh no, never mind. It's our missing health. Okay, got it. Yeah, unfortunately, it costs 10 blood. I have 7. Not good. Dice Fusion. And then die for health. I mean, I think we definitely need some more health back. Okay, so what is the mechanic here? So let's see. If I take my 8-sided die, I guess I don't exactly know. I mean, do we do it with maybe just a 6? Let's see what happens. Okay, got it. So it takes 1. Takes a magical effect of 1 and puts it on another. But it looks like you probably do lose the die as well. Okay, so this is going to give us some health. It looks like we do have to sacrifice some dice, though. I mean, this one's just too money. A regular 8-sided die. Maybe it's going to give me health back depending on what I roll. I'm okay with that. Is it 8 health, though? That's the question. It is 8 health. Okay, so we definitely needed it, man. Accursed offering. Got to battle. Let's get into another fight. That elite fight, man, I'm still like limping from it. And we got these Vitala skeletons. These guys are really, really tough. And they seem to get stronger as well. Let's throw this dice. Okay, 5. That's going to be a 3. At least there's not a blood moon in effect, I suppose. So let's see. What are the chances of rolling a 1? Probably not very good. So let's just attack the skeleton. Let's go with this. Let's roll the 6. Okay, so that's a 5. Here's a 3. This is good news. Can actually throw the bone. That's alright. Oh wait, I don't want to power up this guy. So let's just end my turn. See if we can get the skeleton down quickly. Alright, nice. We do get our obsidian dice, which is great. Let's throw this trinket. So this is going to be a 3. This is automatically a 3. So let's do it. That's a big hit for 9. Can also throw one of these. Let's throw the silver star. I mean, it's a 3. It'll be 12. I'm going to throw this. Okay, so it's a 10. Let's hit him. Boom. It's a big hit. Got to stave off 7 damage now. So here's 3. We know that's 3. This is 3. So let's see. So if I do this, this, and this. Except for this guy keeps powering up. Gotta remember that, man. So let's use it, yes. Coffin shield. Let's throw this die. Okay, it's a 5, but we can use the bone to make it a 4. And get more defense in face. Very, very good. Alright, so this guy's suddenly hitting for 6, right? Just a really strong attack. But we do get our obsidian 6, which is absolutely terrific. Exactly what you want to see. So this guy simply just falls. So let's take him out. And let's get shielded up. Alright, that's a 1. This is going to be a 1. Yet another 1. Okay. Well, let's throw the 6. Maybe we can get a 6. It's a 5. Okay, so let's throw this. Let's add 3 more block to the counter. Let's get rid of these bones. Maybe I'll save 1. I'll save 1. We'll go like that. Alright, broken crystal ball. Let's throw this. The silver star first. Okay, nice. We get all kinds of things. Should be able to manufacture a 6 here. In fact, we can with this. And this. Boom. Alright, so hitting for 6. This guy's hitting for... He's going to be hitting for 3. We're hitting for 7 now. Let's put it on him. Take him down to half HP. Let's throw this. Okay, it's a 3. We got a 1. Let's throw the 6. We got the bone here. Let's throw the 4. It's a 2. Okay, so let's throw the 1. My goodness. That was a long road to get there, I tell ya. But I'm kind of a fan of saving some of these bones because being able to reduce the value by 1 is useful, actually. Much more useful than I thought it was going to be. So let's get it done. Let's take him out. Boom. That's right. Don't mess with the shovel, man. Don't mess with the shovel. We gotcha. Alright, what is this? A spike die. Take 1 damage on reroll, but you can always reroll. Let's grab the coin. A cursed offering. So let's see what this is. So we could get a bedeviled blade. Bedeviled curse. X99. Roll a negative d4 on every die roll from the tray. It's 13. Destroy every negative object on the board. I mean, I think you kind of gotta do it. Gokstad shield. Critical, draw 3 times from your bag. I mean, we need another weapon option. So let's do it. I mean, we have to. Elite fights. Or the shop. I've got 1 gold. I mean, I think the elite fight's a little scary. Let's just go with the regular fight. We do get a chest at the end of it, and looks like we have Strigoi, a vampire. Okay, so he is going to leech health for unblocked damage. So we got to make sure our shields stay propped up. Well, let's start things off with our bedeviled blade. Let's get 3 objects. Broken crystal ball. Let's see. So that's a 1. Just a depressing 1. Okay, so it's every time. Wow. Okay. I was thinking it was only going to be 1, but yeah, that's it's going to be pretty hard to build up. We might have to rely on the shield, I suppose. We're going to be burning through dice like crazy in this one. Let's see. So I got a 4 and a 4 and a 1. He's going to do 3 damage. This is a 4. We can simply use our shield and stave off the damage. So that's 8. Let's hit him. Boom. Let's throw both of these die. And let's block up. I think on the turns when I get my obsidian 6, we're using the shovel, right? It's just a good move. We can throw this, we can throw this, and we can throw another one of these. For big damage. Boom. Alright, so now he's going to hit for 6. Let's see if I can at least get 6 on this. Come on. Alright, very, very nice. Very good. What's he going to do now? Cast a buff. Okay, so I hope he doesn't make himself, like, stronger or something. Okay, so the negative dice carry over as well, so you pretty much have to get crits, right? To destroy every negative object on the board. I mean, he's got 9. If we do it right with the shovel, I think we can get it done. Obsidian die, where you at? Okay, so nice. We got a 6. Perfect. So what do I need? I need a 3. Come on, man. You got this. It's just a 1. Of course. Well, let's hit him. He's buffing himself, so... Let's throw this. Okay, it's a 9. I guess let's throw this. To get 7 block. Let's end turn there. He's got 2 HP, so what's he doing exactly? What is this? Will perform its current action when the enemy is hit. Okay. Well, he's got 2 HP left, so we should be able to simply just dispatch of... The vampire. Let's take him out. Boom. That's right. Get wrecked. Alright, very, very good. Let's keep going. Alright, so what do we have? Lucky die. Always roll what you need. The answer is obviously yes. My goodness. What a terrific dice to get. Who's this guy? Karabasan. And then Vitala Zombie. I mean, it would be nice to get this. Let's start things off with that. Let's go. Broken crystal ball. So that's going to be a 2. Let's throw the 6. Okay, so we're at +2. This is going to be good for 8s, but of course then we'll have a debuff die, right? I think I actually want to save the lucky die for the shield. That's going to be the smart move. Let's take out the zombie first, if possible. Let's do this. Give me that 8. That's right. Let's shield up. Use the shovel. I mean, the shovel is like almost more reliable. Like this, Bedeviled Blade is certainly compelling, is it not? But the shovel is the reliable weapon. With our current deck, that is anyways. Alright, so that's going to be a -2. Well, let's throw this instead. It's a 4. Very, very good. Let's hit the zombie. Now, I could do the Bedeviled Blade. We could get 2 on it. We could take out the zombie. Let's see if I can make that happen. Alright, it's a 4 and a 1. Let's take him out. Boom. That's right, get wrecked, zombie. And let's throw this on. Let's go. Crystal die. So this is a 6. This is going to be a 2. So it's going to work out really, really good. Perfect. Alright, so what is this? Inflicts a curse upon a random weapon. Meaning maybe we can't use it? Is the guess. Alright, well, let's see if we can. I mean, I can probably put together a pretty good combo with the shovel. But I think we gotta try this out. So let's roll a couple of 4s. Alright, so that's offset. 4 and 4. 4 and 3. Ah, man. Roll 10 negative dice, unlocked 1 item. Alright, so it's gonna be 3. So that'll be 9. Let's throw the lucky dice. Alright, nice. So it's up to 21 now. Terrific. Okay, perfect. I mean, yeah, we'll definitely take it. 22 damage. That's a big hit, if I don't say so myself. And let's pull out the shovel. And let's bury this guy, you bet. Alright, very, very good. That Bedeviled Blade, man, if you can make it work for you, I think that golden dice that we have, it's definitely key. But if you can make it work for you, it does good things. Ghost Mask, it's a legendary ability. Create a ghost D4 in your tray when you hurt an enemy. Evaporates if it moves into your discard bag. Cross Necklace, heal 3 health on killing an enemy. I mean, we kind of do need the healing. But a ghost D4 in your tray when you hurt an enemy. I think we gotta take it. There is a healing spot up next, right? A soul die. Create a ghost die of the same type and place it in your tray. Or a coin. Let's go with the soul die. Alright, so they want our lucky dice. I'm not giving that up. I think this one's going to be fine. It'll give us 6 HP before the boss fight. We got to do it. And into the boss battle. Let's go. Oh boy, we got Enku. Okay, so this is the guy. So he's going to self-defense. So I think we focus on his cronies. These black stags. So let's start things off with the obsidian die. Let's draw some more. Okay, so we got this. So it'll actually be useful for the black wall, potentially. Let's throw the coin in there. Let's roll a 4. Now we get a 1. Yeah, so earlier on, when we got that trinket that said you can re-roll 1s, it would have probably been the right choice. So let's do this. I don't need 11 defense. Let's see if we can maybe get 7. Ghost Eye. Okay, so it's a 4-3. Let's throw the 6. It's a 1 and a 4, so now it's in the negative. Man. This thing can just be so fickle. Well, I don't want to go anymore because I'm getting exactly 8 block. I'm going to stave off all damage. Really tough boss fight up here, though. And let's see what this guy does. Okay, so he hits for 7. Okay. Well, let's start things off with this. Let's use the broken crystal ball. Okay, so this is going to be a 5. So we'll actually get 2 5s here. Okay, that's an 8. But then 2 4s, man. Come on, game. Like, just work with me a little bit here, would ya? Alright, good. Let's take out this guy. Boom. That's right, get wrecked. Let's throw up the shield. We're gonna need it. Almost have too many D4s. Gonna take 9. The more of these I throw, though, the more powered up this guy gets. We're at 6. I think I'll settle on 6. I don't want him to get too strong. Hopefully, maybe we can take him out next turn. Or maybe we can take him out this turn. If I can manage to get 6. We can get a hit on him, I suppose. We'll do something like that. It's not ideal. Okay, so at least it resets, I suppose. So this guy's gonna buff himself up. I think we have to use the shovel to take out this guy. So let's use the silver star. Hopefully we get our obsidian dice, which we do. Absolutely terrific. Let's throw one of these. Alright, it's 8. 9, 10, 11. He's got 10 exactly. So this will work out nice. That's right, get wrecked. So he's gonna buff himself up, so it's an all-out attack. So let's just throw all of our dice. Wow, man. It's just such a brutal effect. Just so brutal, dude. I guess at least we get 6 on him. Don't need any block this time. Alright, so what is this? When hurt, discard an object from the tray. So when hurt, okay. Got a bunch of these negative dice now. Destroys after battle. It definitely is like the downfall of this blade. I might have to just focus on the shovel, man. I guess if this guy helps me discard. So he's gonna hit for 7. I almost have to do this. We have to hit him. And then I've got to shield up. See if I can get to at least 7. Come on. We get to 5. I guess it's better than nothing. Let's hit him. Okay, so it looks like you just miss when you have 0. Okay. Inflict a curse upon a random weapon. Well, let's go shovel. Ah, man, failed roll. Let's throw some negative dice. Alright, there we go. Now we can throw a positive dice. And the clover, big hit for 12. Boom. Let's see, Bedeviled Blade, is it worth it? I mean, we'll try it. It's a 6 and a 4. Okay. We'll take it. He's not attacking this turn. He's going to curse my shovel. Debt curse. X3 start counter with -4. So this guy just like fills up your hand with a bunch of debuffs. Alright, now he's going to hit for 11. So let's see. What do we have to do? I mean, it'd be great to get a nice, huge hit on him. If I could somehow get this to 13. It just seems like we're not going to be able to because of all the debuffs, right? So let's shield up, first and foremost. Let's see if I can get this silver star to work for me. Okay, so we do have our lucky die. So let's use it on the shield. Let's chuck this in there too for a little bit more defense. Let's use it, so 9. I mean, it hurts. It's still gonna hurt, but... Roll 10 ghost dice, unlocked 1 item. We're at -3. Like, really, dude? Well, let's just go all the way into the negative then. I think what happened is, yeah, I probably just overpopulated my hand. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, that sword is literally a double-edged sword. Very, very difficult to use. And now we're going to be drawing a bunch of these just negatives. Yeah, of course. Man. So let's see. Okay, so you start with -4. Got it. Well, I'm thinking that this run is likely toast, man. I just... This guy's got some tricks up his sleeve that are really tough to deal with. Now he's hitting for 15. I've got at most 8 defense. Yeah, just too many cursed dice, man. Like, I can't even get a positive hit with this Bedeviled Blade. Now, you know, I reflect back to early in the run. When I had the option for that dagger, I think maybe we could have made use of the dagger. But yeah, this guy just claims my soul, as he rightfully should. Game over, but a new high score indeed. So I did one just real quick half run, just learning this game, just to see if it's a fit for the channel. It of course is, right? This game's great. Very, very fun. The dice mechanic is very, very well done. And the game does reward you with all kinds of new things. Looks like we're getting, like, new items. Unlocked, enter the blood shop. Okay, so, crystal ball, that's a rare. Predict 10 dice, okay. So we're getting all kinds of new die. And gear. But yeah, that was one heck of a negative dice run, man. I tell you something. But either way, good stuff. So here's a collection. And I was kind of getting into this. I spoke a little bit about this during the video, but I mean, there's a bunch of dice that can be unlocked, right? Like all kinds of them. And you do different things as you play the game to unlock them. Obviously, these gold ones are quite nice. In fact, I wonder what the highest dice is. We got these trinkets that we're getting unlocked as well. Got weapons as well, right? So like Ghost Saber. Could have used like another powerhouse weapon. I don't think I would take that Bedeviled Blade again. It's so brutal, man. The Bedeviled Curse. I guess the game did warn me a little bit. Got abilities that we're working to unlock as well. Looks like killing Inku is the key to unlocking the new character. And some other abilities and whatnot. But yeah, lots of stuff to unlock. Lots of stuff to like about Die for the Lich. Looks like you can play the campaign. There's also a daily run. I'm not exactly sure what that is. But regardless, this has been Die for the Lich. Sure hope you enjoyed. I really think that this game is working with a lot of fun things. think it would be interesting to learn a little bit more about the heroes that they plan to unlock, because obviously you have a different starting dice kit, also different starting gear as well. And I think gear is pretty much key in this, right? You saw, like, once we had 2 weapons and a decent shield, the ability to sort of mess around with the shovel, right? And then switch over to the blade if it didn't, end our run effectively, like it ended up doing. But the ability to switch between items is super, super key, especially if you have a bunch of dice left over to use. I really found that useful, and, I think the game is a good blend of a challenge, it's a good blend of RNG, and I'm really looking forward to the full release of this one. So definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Be happy to hear them. And yeah, if you like this one, throw it on your wish list or try out the demo if you like. So thanks so much for spending some time on the channel today, my friends. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.